Palestinian History Tapestry project is indebted to Ramzi Baroud and Ilan Pape for their invitation to contribute a chapter about the tapestry to the impressive book Our Vision for Liberation. My brief presentation of the Palestinian History Tapestry project today is being made on behalf of myself and the two chairs of the project, Jahan Al-Farah in London and Ibrahim Al-Muqtadi in Gaza. I wish to thank Professor Sami Al-Arian for the invitation to talk about our project. And finally, it is a pleasure to be speaking on the same platform as Professor Mazem Kumseya, one of our project's patrons. I became involved in the Palestinian History Tapestry in 2011. Between 2002 and 2011, I had been involved in the creation of a 122-metre-long Keiskamma history tapestry, which was stitched by village women living in poverty on the Eastern Cape of South Africa. That tapestry is on permanent display in the Parliament House in Cape Town and illustrates 300 years of history leading to the end of apartheid in South Africa. On completion of the Keiskamma history tapestry, it occurred to me that Palestine had a story to tell. I had worked for the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA, as a nurse in Jabalia refugee camp during 1969 and 70. I was familiar with Palestinian embroidery. In 2011, I proposed to Palestinian and British friends and colleagues that a Palestinian history tapestry should be considered with three primary aims: to record an insufficiently appreciated history of Palestine and Palestinians, to extend the traditional craft of Palestinian needlewomen to illustrate this history, and to generate income for Palestinian needlewomen and their families. This proposal led Palestinians and others to work together to establish and develop a Palestinian History Tapestry project. Many have been involved in sustaining the project, but only embroiderers and some of the designers have received payment for their contributions. Palestinian embroiderers are among the most accomplished embroiderers anywhere, and their work is enjoyed, bought, and used all over the world. Their embroidery has survived during the 74 years of Zionist colonization and oppression. In the past, Palestinian embroiderers have mainly used geometric designs to decorate clothing and other items. Although some of these traditional designs have been used in parts of the Palestinian history tapestry, for example, as seen here, providing a border for this ancient Philistine image, the tapestry encourages a further development of Palestinian embroidery. It shows how the creativity and imagination of Palestinian designers and embroiderers has been used to represent the complicated illustrative imagery required for a history tapestry. Over 50 embroiderers in 5 areas, the Gaza Strip, Jordan, the Nakab, Lebanon and the West Bank, have stitched 100 panels for the tapestry, which is currently over 70 metres long. In each of these areas there is a Palestinian field coordinator who works with the designers and embroiderers and links with the steering group. Payment for the embroidery is negotiated between the field coordinator and the embroiderer, and a fee is settled and paid. The project is funded by charitable donations, talks, exhibitions and sales of Palestinian embroidery. Widespread involvement in the Palestinian History Tapestry project is an expression of teamwork among Palestinians across Palestine and the diaspora. It draws attention not only to Palestinian history and heritage, but also to the internationally declared right of Palestinians to return to their homes. The Palestinian History Tapestry currently consists of over 100 embroidered panels extending from Wall Jericho through time to the present day, illustrated, for example, by panels such as the Roman Aqueduct, Saladin entering Jerusalem, Napoleon's failure at Acre, the Arab revolt against British administration, checkpoints for Palestinians introduced by Israelis in the 1990s, and Homeless Family, Gaza Assault 2008. The tapestry illustrated those who have lived in the land called Palestine and what they have left behind. The Palestinian women involved in creating the tapestry were asked for their comments about the project and about the images they had stitched. Their comments were heartwarming. For example, they said, "I'm pleased to tell our story and the story of the land of Palestine. We have embarked on a new way of expressing our artistic capabilities. Despite the Palestinian diaspora, we have come to know each other through this work. This work is unifying collaboration." And one of them said, "It's amazing how each woman's special touch and unique character is reflected in the finished panels." Those visiting exhibitions of the tapestry have told us that they have found the story moving and that it has stimulated interest amongst those who were previously unfamiliar with the situation of the Palestinian people. It has attracted people interested in Palestine as a disputed land. Those who have visited the Tapestry Project website have left many messages of encouragement and support. The first phase of the project was completed in 2018. Formal launch events coincided with the 70th anniversary of the Nakba, the catastrophe, the ethnic cleansing of Palestine. This resulted in the forced removal of 750,000 Palestinians from their homes and villages to refugee camps to facilitate the creation of the State of Israel. The tapestry was launched in London with the support of Hussam Zumlot, the Palestinian ambassador to the United Kingdom. The launch day, 11th of December 2018, was the day on which, in 1948, the United Nations General Assembly adopted Resolution 194, which resolves that refugees wishing to return to their homes and live at peace with their neighbours should be permitted to do so at the earliest practicable date, and that compensation should be paid for property of those choosing not to. Each of the 100 embroidered panels measures 59 centimetres high, with variable widths ranging from 34 centimetres, the Hellenistic rooster, to 158 centimetres, an orange harvest in Jaffa. The tapestry has stirred the interest of many who were formerly unaware of the history of Palestine. It reminds people that Palestine was not a land without people, as asserted by many Zionists. Especially during the early 20th century, Palestine thrived and Palestinians flourished under Ottoman rule. The Palestinian History Tapestry is a living entity, but it is currently in store, but has been exhibited from time to time in the UK. The project steering group and the volunteers do not have the finances or the contacts needed to send it out into the world to deliver its message. It needs champions who understand its aims and objectives, and who will see that it is kept safe, on display, and that it delivers its message. The Palestinian Nakba and narrative continue, as does the tapestry. The Palestinian leadership of the project is planning the embroidery of new and important panels to carry on the story. This work continues to bring the diaspora of Palestinians together, provides reassurance to the Palestinian designers, embroiderers and their families that they are not forgotten, and helps to strengthen sumud and resistance.
على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. تردد إبريل، رائحة الخبز في الفجر، تعويذة امرأة للرجال. كتابات أسخيليوس. أول الحب. عشب على حجر. أمهات يقفن على خيط نايم، وخوف الغزاة من الذكريات. على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. نهاية أيلول. سيدة تترك 40 بكامل مشمشها. ساعة الشمس في السجن. غيم يقلد سربا من الكائنات. هتافات شعب لمن يصعدون إلى حتفهم باسمين، وخوف الطغاة من الأمنيات. على هذه الأرض ما يستحق الحياة. على هذه الأرض سيدة الأرض، أم البدايات، أم النهايات، كانت تسمى فلسطين، صارت تسمى فلسطين. سيدتي، أستحق لأنك سيدتي، أستحق الحياة.